wanted to try something a little different today. Maybe we could just talk for the whole 4 or 5 minutes about your inspirations for the films, that gothic romances or horror films or anything like that.
Yeah, you know, it was very inspired by books and paintings and then by movies in that order. I think that when I was a kid, I read most gothic romances by Anne Radcliffe, by Matthew G. Lewis, by Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu, who wrote Uncle Silas, and then all the main ones, you know, Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, in the case of Dickens, Great Expectations, and so forth. And I really absorbed that flavor, you know, and E.T.A. Hoffman, his short tales. And then we were very inspired by the paintings of Caspar David Friedrich, Grimshaw, the Victorian painter. There's actually a couple of images on Crimson that are exactly Grimshaw's, you know, with the cloud covered moon and the dry leaves in the avenue and all that. And I just felt I wanted to capture a feeling of the old movies that I saw. My first movie as a kid at age 4 was Wuthering Heights with Laurence Olivier. So it really imprinted in me. And when I was preparing Crimson, I was watching Spiral Staircase with Dorothy Maguire, Dragon Week with Vincent Price, Jane Eyre with Orson Welles, and so on and so forth. And I wanted to make this movie feel like that, to feel at the same time very old-fashioned, but with some notably modern gender politics and sexuality and violence.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's there too, and you really stick to the, I mean, it is a very hard R.
It's hard R, and it's a pure Gothic romance. I don't try to reinvent it. I don't try to be postmodern about it and go, I know they do, and I just go at it very earnestly.
Does the color in the film is so strong at times? Yeah. Does that come from the Hammer?
I think Mario Bava more than Hammer, but Terence Fisher certainly. You know, Fisher was, in my opinion, a superb craftsman. You know, Curse of the Werewolf is my favorite Hammer of all times.
Christina, do you love me? Will you marry me, Christina? You say you love me, will you marry me? Would you be mine?
And I did the saturation is Hammer. 100%, and the photographer, the cinematographer and me, we were saying we wanted to do Technicolor on camera. This movie, I have color corrected this movie more times than any other movie I've ever done. But the color coding, the design of the wardrobe and the design of the sets are used in Crimson Peak as storytelling tools. They're not just beautiful, they're actually meaningful.
Yeah. What about Bava? What was the...
Bava, I love the black and white Bava, you know, but Black Sabbath is so powerful for me. It influenced Kronos, and all, you know, Boris Karloff is one of my favorite actors of all times, but Black Sunday is also a big influence because Bava knew how to make the Gothic feel eerie and make the buildings into characters, you know. Kill Baby Kill is another one of my favorites, you know.
Yeah.
I have to leave. You have nowhere else to go.